buy sugar. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You that chop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you in no action. Go we money, me say we eat the your little ratio. Use the youth them on them waste, must a man to statue. Say we like a catch you, but we got enough to got you. Take this bit of money, got long and say that is not you. One day the man above end up in a got a bet. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media, that's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% free.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption please.
It burn me.
Mash down the people. Everywhere appear hands out.
Hey.
Appear money there.
Good morning. Good afternoon, people. Today I will have Dr. Germaine Gordon live on this here platform. Good afternoon, Facebook. Good afternoon, YouTube. Now we have the rest of the interviews, people. Both 2 and 3, part 2 and part 3, which I'll play for you guys before I bring on the journalist who interviewed Dr. Nigel Clark, who is Dr. Germaine Gordon. So he'll be on today on this platform. And he have some major announcement to make, people. So, yes, he have some major announcement to make. It look like, people, it look like things is going to change one day in Jamaica. We have a lot of patriots out here who do not like what is going on at home, and somehow we will challenge it, people. And it's that everybody's going to cut and run and say, Chubby, they are foreign already. What may I worry about them down the far? It's not everybody's going to take a handful of money and some curry goat and white rice and a few $1,000 to sell out them brothers and sisters. Do you know that? You know what I mean? I say, all right, people, but we not going to make no nice. We could go and bounce this song one more time now. If I'm peace, I want to say, because it all come down to this, you know. Can't fool you again. Share the life, people, today. Yay.
Can't fool me again.
Hey.
You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time.
Big up Nicky Price.
Sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy
Big up David Jervis.
Can't buy time. You can't fool me again.
Fancy face.
Can't fool me again.
Wait.
You can't fool me
See
again.
it.
Hold me down for a very long time.
Hey.
Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime.
Hey.
You that chop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you in no action. Go we money, me say we eat the your little ratio. Use the youth them on them waste, must a man to statue. Say we like a catch you, but we got enough to got you.
Hey.
Take this bit of money, girl, and say that is not you. One day the man above end up in a got a bet. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media, that's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% free.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption please.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them out.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a teeth.
It burn me.
And them a sell out with it.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me
People,
again.
no.
Can't fool me again.
Share the life, people.
You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time.
Whoa.
Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime.
No.
You that chop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
Come me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth and rap and they down in our river. Member bowl honey and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a make like Satan out of hell go mash up people start like thief when them sell.
It burn me.
And they treat the market man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the cat man.
It burn me.
Or them treat the peanut man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the dirt man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the sun man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat policeman.
It burn me.
Or them a treat soldier man.
It burn me.
How them a treat everyone.
Can't come again.
People.
Can't come again.
Hey. Good morning, BCA Smith. Good morning, Annette McFarlane. Good morning, Darlene McKenzie. Good afternoon, rather. And Laurel Guy Gibson. Good afternoon. And Burst White. Good afternoon. So, me I won't up long enough because we have Dr. Gardner come on at the end of people. So, at the end of this, we'll have Dr. Germaine Gordon, the journalist who interviewed Nigel Clark. He might come up, come talk. And I think he might have some major announcement to make. So we're not going to play in a long round, and we're going to play the interview. Then we have 2 and 3. We have pitch them out there one time. So we're not a long talk and wait round, because we're not comfy. Wait round, someone they on a job and our people look and all them things there. You know? Someone have to go pick up on a picnic in a minute. Someone a drive, someone a Jamaica. Turn up the speaker box and the boom box, yeah?
Arrested and brought before the court.
Hold on.
No, that's for a little while longer, so we can get more people arrested and brought before the court. No, that's garbage. That's garbage. The Jamaican citizens should not be responsible for paying. The responsible should be the Jamaican people should be holding you responsible as a finance minister. It's the Jamaican people who put you as a finance minister 3 years ago when you all came to the Jamaican people and promised prosperity, and that changes will be made. However, it's been a fraud.
Darling, it burned me.
3 billion, you are in control of the finance. You are the finance minister of Jamaica. And you were put in place, you were elected 3 years ago. Today makes 3 years ago, Dr. Clark, you were put in place as the finance minister.
Sir, I'm talking, what you have on Instagram here is libelous, sir.
Well, if it's libel, I can tell you it's factual, sir. You are a part of a corrupt government that has in the fact that you're here taking now and you're speaking like this, you are not taking responsibility for the action of what went on in SSL and what goes on. And now you're asking the citizens. SSL is a private company which should not have any part with the public citizen of Jamaica, and they fraudulently stole over $3 billion from out of the country. And you were elected to do something, and within your 3 years tenure, what you are doing now is to ask the citizens of Jamaica to repay the salary of the people who fraudulently stole. That is thief. That's the biggest thief. It's the government's responsibility. The fact that you're not taking responsibility and doing action for it shows that it's corruption on all levels. And whatever action you want to take, Dr. Nigel Clark, against OBC Radio LLC, go ahead and do it, sir. Because it's not taken down.
Cut off that.
You are the finance minister. You are the landlord, head cook and bottle washer for every finance deal that goes on in the island of Jamaica. And you are saying during your tenure, all those corruption was going on, and you know nothing about it. Who do you think you're talking to, Dr. Nigel Clark?
Cricket?
Whatever repercussion you want to, reprisal you want to go ahead and take an action against OBC Radio LLC, you can go ahead and take it down. I'm a licensed journalist, and freedom of speech is what is going on, and everything that's written, it can be proven factual. And the fact that you call now trying to cover up, I appreciate your call, but all I'm getting is a cover up. There's no, you are my parents, and I put my money in my house. You are my father, and I put my money in my house. I'm working and put my money in my piggy bank in my house. And Daddy, leave my door open. Leave the door open and let criminals come in and take it away. And Daddy is not taking responsibility for it? Let it make sense. And then,
hold on, people. The brother gave me a wicked analogy as saying now. People, they will just join, share this live, like it, make it go out there. Because them a think of a country, I deal with the people. You think a chicken back and flour one run that so? One think you think one handout to one, I will grant people the way I do this for. Time come, people. Before I go further, time come for labor right and PNP. I'm going to say this enough for all the people with thin skin, you know. To a widespread corruption is in Jamaica, people. I believe it's time for every politician, labor right and PNP, to get them pocket shake out. I'm going to repeat this again. I think it's time for labor right and PNP politician to be forensically dig up, pocket shake out what they have up in there for your grandpitney. I feel me and for your grandpitney them a rob from. So I think me come myself to come to this hour. You think a piece of something I look on politician and tell me say them give me a contract or give me a position in the government. People, even me hungry as so. I want my country better, I want my grandpitney. Me just get one grandson the other day and barely make a month, you know. So you believe me, I do this, I do this for my great grandpitney on a barnet, you know. Share up the life, people, and make us start going and me not die at nonsense. We need journalists like this in Jamaica. If we have journalists like this in Jamaica, we country would have never been like this. But them not ask no question. When journalists talk to them guy, some nice little thing and thank you, Miss Dr. Nigel Clark and blah, 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 and put some beautiful flowers and paint up nice. And I trick the people in Jamaica when I have no knowledge of what does happen a while ago upon radio. No, everybody can hear what going on upon radio. So I'm going to listen to Dr. Germaine Gordon interviewing Dr. Nigel Clark. Very interesting.
Then you are for the people? No, that's a big deceit. And we have all right to speak out on behalf of the people on these things and highlight what's going on. It's corruption on the top. And it's not just this. It's not just this. There's more corruption that the name has called into Dr. Nigel Clark. We can go on and on. So this is not because you're getting the highlight on this, no, because you're slapping the people in their face as if they're naive.
Yeah.
You should be taking responsibility. Your recognition should be put in. You should come to the citizens asking them to repay salary of a public company.
Right.
It shows that what the fact that came in, that SSL was a donor for the great Jamaica Labour Party campaign, whether it was doing your tenor or not. You are a part of the Jamaica Labour Party. You should take responsibility. And not that just you are a member of the Jamaica Labour Party or a delegate. You are a finance minister. Start taking action for your responsibility because the people believe in you guys and it's the people you win by a landslide because people believe in you and you turn around and deceive the people over and over and over and step in the neck and it's wrong. When are you going to take responsibility for the actions of the corruption that's going on in the country?
Yes, sir. I think you're so...
What?
Listen, paying $14.99 a month for it.
So what? You saw what? People, this is Dr. Germaine Gordon interviewing Dr. Nigel Clark. Dr. Germaine Gordon will be on after we finish playing these interviews. We'll be on to make a special announcement. You want to hear? You want to stick around for it? Share this enough.
You're so invested in all what would be going on.
So convinced. No, you're not open to. If I take up the phone to call you, right? I'm happy I did to share your point of view. But you are being fed with a lot of information this is not true.
No, Dr. Gordon, true. It's not true. Okay, what information that's not true? $3 billion came out from Jamaica where you are the finance minister and you know nothing about it, you're paying.
Sir, that's not my job.
For you guys who just tuning in, who did not listen the first part last night when we do, I just want to let you guys understand that whenever it seems as if whenever Mr. Clark get punched with a uppercut, it's like I, that kind of sound that represent the sir. Listen carefully, because I normally educate you guys from a page, you know, so nobody can fool you, you know. They're full of deflection and stuff like that. But Dr. Gordon wasn't buying the sirs. It's like almost like a little infant to the journalists. it's people. It's really shameful. No, the reason why I say that this man is a big, supposed to be some road scholar, you know. So, brother, we expect better than this from the man. Like this remind me of Peter Navarro, Mark Meadows, Rudy Giuliani, and the whole trailer load of them. We hitch them trailer to some wagon we get them in a trouble later on, and them carry around them money, everything they just character just soil up. That's how we view Dr. Nigel Clark right now. I might be wrong. Let's continue on.
My job is not to know about those, sir. This is a thing that went on for 10 years.
Hold on, we're not here to sir. We're not here to sir. We're not here to sir.
Yeah, sir, I think you're so...
Sir, so what? You're good at
it. Interest in all what would be going on.
So convinced. No, you're not open to. The fact that I take up the phone to call you, right? I'm happy I did to hear your point of view. But you are being fed with a lot of information. This is not true.
No,
you know,
that's not true. It's not true. Okay, what information that's not true? $3 billion came out from Jamaica, where you are the finance minister, and you know nothing about it, you're claiming.
Sir, that's not my job. My job is not to know about those. Sir, this is a thing that went on for 10 years.
What's your job as a finance minister, Mr. Dr. Clark? As a finance minister, what's your job? Minister of Finance.
The word finance.
Yes,
the finance minister. But you seem dogmatic and made up. I don't know if, you know,
made up.
You seem like you've made up your mind and you can't be convinced any at all.
No.
Don't me play last night. I'm going to tell you, say, it seems as if Nigel was trying to offer this man a plate of food and him slap it out of him hand. Do you guys watch my video last night? It seems as if I can't convince you. And no matter what me tell you, since as you just dip on me, so ease up your foot off of me neck, sir. How many times you have? People, don't sound like that to you. Continue, people. Now you hear this, it seems as if we're now, apart from 18 degrees north, and you know, a few little journalists who are trying to do good out there. You have a few of them people. You know, one hand you can count them and hold a finger left. Journalists who are in Jamaica will want the truth and speak the truth to the people. But now, after listening to this interview, it exposed the Jamaican journalists. Do you hear me? You guys can describe the way in which this interview exposed journalism in Jamaica and how the journalists been treating these boys and giving them a free pass on the back of Jamaican people for years. People,
I would love for you to. No, I would love for you to. But you're not answering the question. You're going around.
No, I'm answering the question. I'm saying, sir, the job of Minister of Finance is to make policy, to craft a budget, and to put policies in place and so forth. The Minister of Finance does not run any financial institution. We have
during the budget.
Wait. We have 75, 80 financial institutions in Jamaica. A Minister of Finance can't know what is going on with those entities. We operate a market system where people are free. They can have a responsibility.
No wonder Andrew push you over to backside. You're too soft. If you got a prison, you don't know what they're doing in there because you're too soft, man. People, from this interview, people, Nigel Clark was a good man. Me know people, me not obey man, but we can see things, people. Nigel Clark is coming from a good foundation. They can hear the man. People like me, I tell. It seems as if something happened. People listen to my interview, no man. He have manners, all of that. He's a decent guy. Me don't want nobody to tell me, people, him coming from a good stock, Nigel Clark. Just like so many expect him to become a prime minister one day. Me don't know him tapping, you know. He like him tapping a pile of crap in a flip-flop. Make we continue.
See, and sometimes people, mess up on their responsibility. But you have people who are responsible, people at Victoria Mutual, people at Capital Credit, people at JLLB, people at Verita, people at different companies that are responsible for stewarding the resources in their company. Right? And when they make errors, here's the thing that I'm trying to do, and the reason why this is
okay. We're talking about
I am trying to support a free, unfettered, and transparent investigation. That's what I'm trying to do.
Always supporting a free and transparent investigation, asking the public citizens to repay the salary of a private company.
The podcast you love on YouTube.
You hear that, people? How do we hear what's going on here, people? Nigel Clark seems as if he can get caught up in something where more than him. And it reflects my mind look upon Navarro, Peter Navarro, and Mark Meadows, and so forth and so on.
The reason for that, sir, the reason for that, sir, is that the investigators need to be able, in order to get certain documents, get certain information, understand how certain things in the system work and so on, they need to be able to talk to them and get answers. And furthermore, as I said,
what that has to do with this?
Wait. It's a crime scene, and so the client funds are still there. Because the client funds are still there, you need people there to administer the client funds. Okay? There is, right now we have an immediate need that we have to pay the salaries. There is no other place from which that one can have those resources. And what happens everywhere, sir, is that financial sector failure is a burden on a country. So you know what I am doing about it as well? And I can show it to you and prove to you, do you understand? I am putting in place a particular regime, and I can show it to you. It's a commitment I made in our IMF agreement.
Like the commitment was made 4 years ago of prosperity.
No, listen to me, man. It's something very specific, a particular law. To put in place a particular bankruptcy provision for the financial services sector so that when we have to intervene in any failed financial institution, there's money available. So what we're doing here is we're not going to the taxpayers for money in it. FSC's reserves that are being used.
Clear that.
And that I did not make clear, and that's probably my fault, but I will clarify that we're talking about FSC using its reserves to...
So we don't own FSC, man. FSC a private company, people. When did FSC become a private company? How will pay FSC? If isn't SSC state-owned? I mean, I understand when Nigeria says I'm a big road scholar. Maybe listen and follow. So like
ensure that the employees are there for just a little bit longer so that the investigation can continue. So I'm doing what I am, I'm not a career politician. I've not been doing it from I've been 20 years. I came in here to
rural read among others. Rural read among others have been caught blatantly out in corruption. What action has been taken for those? What action has been taken that they've been put in other positions? What action has been taken for those people?
Cricket.
I think he's before the court. He's been prosecuted.
And among others, that's been that lady that's been paid for the in Ministry of Education.
I think that she's been investigated.
Yeah, right.
And while being investigating, she gets position, moved to another position.
No, she's not moved to another position. So, sir, you have, I want you to please understand me. Jamaica has a lot of problems, lots of challenges. Right? And I am displaying the courage to deal with those challenges. We are allowing an investigation to go forward, okay? And the FSC is paying the salaries of the employees just for a very brief period so that the investigation can be successful.
And that's clear.
You know, we have never had a successful investigation into a financial sector fraud. Never at this scale. When things like happened, there was nothing. When cash flows happened, there was nothing. When Olin happened, there was nothing in Jamaica. When all of these schemes, this is the first time that we're having a full and proper investigation.
When?
And I need the support to get it done.
What support?
And what is happening here is that political opponents are whipping up the anger of the population like yours by feeding information that is incorrect. Like, you know, this is money from FSC.
The support that
money from the FSC.
Dr. Clark, the support that you just spoke of, Dr. Clark, you got it island-wide across the board 3 years ago. And now with that mass support, 3 billion.
So what am I doing? What am I doing? We've discovered fraud that we recovered a fraud that went on from 2008, right? By 2018, all of the same boat money was gone. And we have brought in international investigators. We are funding the investigation.
When did the Prime Minister leave? When did the Prime Minister leave SSL?
I am not aware of that, but the Prime Minister has come out and said publicly that what he had there was...
Hold on, man. All the Minister of Finance know when the Prime Minister leave SSL. Seems as if he have selective memory. Do you understand me, people? We have big up yourself, people. We have the OBC Radio. I watch it live in the comment section over Facebook. Manners and respect, we will continue. Listen to grilling. Listen, what is a grilled pig, a grilled goat. This is a grilled cheese. This is something else, son. Mighty people, Dr. Gordon will be on live. He have an announcement at the end of the interview. They say the part 3, I hit the fire there. Hold on, people. Make we continue because someone of their work.
When did the Prime Minister leave? When did the Prime Minister leave SSL?
I am not aware of that, but the Prime Minister has come out and said publicly that what he had there was...
The Prime Minister came out publicly and stated when he left SSL. And you are the finance minister, and you are speaking to me and say you want me to understand from your point of view what's going on. And I'm asking you, when did the Prime Minister vacate SSL?
And I'm saying to you, I would have to Google it to find out what he said. That's not information. As the
finance minister, you would have to Google to find out when the Prime Minister, something to this magnitude.
Because, sir, this is what I need to understand. Wait, sir.
The reason why I have to go to the top of your head that from 2018 you see about money was gone, but you don't know when the Prime Minister left SSL?
Yes, and the reason for that, sir, is that was all over the media.
Just like how it was all over the media when Andrew Olis left SSL.
Yes, and I say to you,
No.
I don't have, I can Google it and
people, I can Google it and what? The whole lot of people. Do you think Nigel Clark should step down at this point? That's me know on Facebook, YouTube, tell me. Come in and know. You guys, I'm just saying, based on what you hear already, do you think Nigel Clark is really up to wagwan or so? Can you imagine an Andrew Honest calling Nigel Clark in the office and Nigel? Yes, sir. Sir. I know it's sir. I don't want to go to jail, you know, sir, but just do what I said to do. Sir, okay, sir. Sir, I don't want to go out there and tell him another lie, you know, sir. Nigel? Sir. Brother. Listen, man.
cannot find it.
Okay, I will wait for the second. Google it and let me know, Dr. Clark.
Well, can you Google it as well?
What is? What is here?
I mean, I know the fact.
A joke?
Well,
right off the top of my head,
when you as a minister, here's what he said. But sir,
okay, all right. Here's what he said.
The reason why I know you said because you said was defrauded. So that's where my focus is. My focus is not on, there are 1,000 people who have money at SSL. I'm not focused on any of them.
What?
I'm focused on the people who lost money. So that is what I know. So here's what he said. I have no fun.
Dr. Clark, why are you calling up my phone? You have crossed the line, Dr. Clark, and you think I'm stupid. Okay, I will put it out to the public and make the public be a judge. I'm here speaking. I put out an article, and you call me, tell me that the article is liable. And I'm explaining to you where it's factual and so on and so forth. We're going. Now you gone and you clicking, and you doing your investigation, you summarize. You're asking, oh, are you the doctor? You're a pastor? You're at Universal Life Church? Can you go on video call and call? Who you think you're talking to, Dr. Nigel Clark? These things, you are a corrupted man. I know, as I said, I'm Jamaican. In the ghetto, I'm born and grow. I elevate myself and move out of the country. And I'm gonna put this out for the public to know. Everything that you've been talking about has been recorded. Let me just let you know that. And it will be out. You're rude and it just proves how nasty and corrupt. Why the hell you need to see me on a video call? Why the hell is it important to know if I have a church? So you can send out your goal. I know who you is. I know who Dr. Orius Chang is. I know who Andrew Olness is. Ask Patrick Bailey, who is Dr. Germaine Gordon. I'm a very close friend of Patrick Bailey.
You hear that?
And I will put in out the article, this recording. So don't think I'm scared. So send your goons.
Are you a privilege?
You're rude.
You're a privilege, sir.
Have yourself a good night, sir.
Sure.
I'm here.
Daddy.
Sir.
Daddy.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello?
Daddy.
So don't think I'm scared. So send your goons.
This is shameful. Why, Dr. God? No, sir.
YouTube,
people,
the new home of NFL Sunday Ticket.
Watch. Never play the man commercial, them yeah, man. What do you? The least we can do is play a commercial of OBC Radio LLC. I have to. That's what you guys need to do when people do them hard work. Play the commercial. You understand me? I say, people, mighty God, this is something else, people. I have to go to part 3 now. Fast on the seat belt. Go drink water. Go and go pee-pee. You know what pee-pee? Go and go pee-pee, man. Go wee-wee. Go wee-wee and come back. Hurry up. You hear? So now you know. So why am I waiting for Sharon to go to the bathroom and come back? No. Now you know what the journalists in Jamaica been doing for decades. Now you know what journalists, whose side they are on. Do you understand me, people? Let's get on with this. Sharon, we'll hurry up back because we have people here, so they are work at thief time, you know.
You seem to be convinced of a particular point.
Hold on.
So we had actually was to disrupt programming just now because things went left. Or was it right?
People, whenever I see this set in our life at Jamaica, you know, People never seen a journalist in Jamaica work for we say, you know. All they have them big name and pretty name and I run up and down and make politicians look good, you know. People, all the journalists do in Jamaica make politicians look good, you know. It look like what journalists them in a politician pocket, but I might be wrong. But we go on.
Whichever way it went, it wasn't for the ears of the public. But just let's quick synopsis of what went on.
Listen.
During the conversation of speaking with the finance minister, Dr. Nigel.
And for the one that would just have come, this journalist right here, he's waiting to come on live after this. They could keep pushing.
And as you hear, he was being drilled. If you notice, he went silent in the conversation because I could hear in the background where somebody else is doing some research and he's talking to someone else while I'm speaking to him. Now, the question that he asked was an indirect question, as if pretending to know me, as if, So long story short, I end up I cursed him out and I told him some colorful Jamaican words and told him to get off the phone. So after that took place, this is what transpired.
People, this year is a year of revelation. Have you ever seen a year like this? Time come, people, for crooked politician. None of them are worrying now, you know. Make a continue to listen.
Dr. Clark, why are you calling on my phone? You have crossed the line, Dr. Clark, and you think I'm stupid. Okay, I will put it out to the public and make the public be a judge. I'm here speaking. I put out an article and you call me, tell me that the article is liable. And I'm explaining to you where it's factual and so on and so forth. We're going. Now you gone and you clicking and you doing your investigation, you summarize. You're asking, oh, are you the doctor? You're a pastor? You're at Universal Life Church? Can you go on video call and call? Who you think you're talking to, Dr. Nigel Clark? These things, you are a corrupted man. I know, as I said, I'm Jamaican. In the ghetto, I born and grow. I elevate myself and move out of the country. And I'm gonna put this out for the public to know. Everything that you've been talking about has been recorded. Let me just let you know that. And it will be out. You're rude and it just proves how nasty and corrupt. Why the hell you need to see me on a video call? Why the hell is it important to know if I have a church? So you can send out your goal. I know who you is. I know who Dr. Horace Chang is. I know who Andrew Olness is. Ask Patrick Bailey, who is Dr. Germaine Gordon. I'm a very close friend of Patrick Bailey.
You hear that?
And I will put in out the article, this recording. So don't think I'm scared. So send your goons. You're rude.
Sure.
Have yourself a good night, sir.
No, sure. Sir.
Daddy.
Sir?
I'm here.
Sir.
Sadino.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello? Oh no, sir. You seem to be convinced of a particular point of view. I was simply having a conversation with you.
As I said, I know what politics is.
No, sir,
I know what politics is. I know the corruption. I know that I am an open. Let me tell you who is Dr. Germaine Gordon, an open gay person. Yes, who know all of your secret, who know every single one of you, who mingle on that side of the fence and hypocritical in the party. I will blow you out. Go ask Patrick Bailey who you're speaking with. Go and ask Patrick Bailey who you're speaking with. Go and ask Cliff Hughes who you're speaking with.
God.
I've been to the up in Cliffview's house with the big parties on the New Year's Eve and see everybody who is there at the gay party them. Only just a set of hypocrite and corruption. Not that I'm leading to say, I'm all for saying Jamaica have its right to stand and say no homosexual law is okay with it. But I'm just showing the extent of the corruption that I know.
Hold on, not so fast, not so fast. If people don't get that, that was breaking up. That was breaking up.
Why you calling on my phone?
Hold on, that look part that was breaking up.
You have crossed the line, Dr.
No,
Clark.
people, I want to put, hold on.
You think I'm stupid?
When I hear them and I say, this brother right here, Dr. Germaine Gordon, he's watching right now, and he'll be on to talk at the end of this interview, and he have some special announcement to make. La la li, la li la. Some people are trembling now. Bars all a sweat. Make we continue, yeah, man. Ooh, God. Mister, me know nobody get fired today, no. Me know no for no bathroom break no so long. Go back in a no cubicle.
Why the hell is it important to know if I have a church? So you can send out your goal. I know who you is. I know who Dr. Orius Chang is. I know who Andrew Olness is. Ask Patrick Bailey, who is Dr. Germaine Gordon. I'm a very close friend of Patrick Bailey. And I will put in out the article, this recording. So don't think I'm scared.
Share this.
So send your goons.
Share this.
You're rude.
Sure.
Have yourself a good night, sir.
Send it to somebody on WhatsApp.
Sure. Sir?
I'm here.
Sir? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello? Oh no, sir. You seem to be convinced of a particular point of view. I would simply having a conversation with you.
As I said, I know what politics give.
No, alright, sir.
I know what politics give. I know the corruption. I know that I am an open, let me tell you who is Dr. Germaine Gordon, an open gay person. Yes, who know all of your secrets, who know every single one of you, who mingle on that side of the fence and hypocritical in the party. I will blow you out. Go ask Patrick Bailey who you're speaking with. Go and ask Patrick Bailey who you're speaking with. Go and ask Cliff Hughes who you're speaking with. I've been to the up in Cliff Hughes' house with the big parties on the New Year's Eve and see everybody who is there at the gay party them. Only just a set of hypocrite and corruption. Not that I'm leading to say, I'm all for saying Jamaica have its right to stand and say no homosexual law is okay with it. But I'm just showing the extent of the corruption that I know. Because you're interested to know who you're speaking with.
Right, sir. Okay. All right, sir. I really apologize for angering you. I'm just doing my job of interfacing with people who are upset and trying to explain things.
No, we're not upset. You got me upset when you asked me to go on video call. When you try to investigate who I am.
No, sir. I'm just being myself, and so yeah, you misunderstanding. I don't mean you any harm. I don't have the capacity to do anything like what you're fearing. I'm sorry for your experiences, sir.
I mean, if I was in Jamaica, but I know you're long enough in America.
Why? Me said, people, mighty God, people. I want to be here over here, so why am I actually sorry for our Nigel Clark too far? It's pitiful. Sir, please, I'm just being myself. Don't mix. Boy, I hope you have seen what I go with Navarro and Mark Meadows and all them people and Rudy Giuliani. I don't know, I'm to Jamaica for not take sleep and mark that or not read the world. A long time I tell you, if you're not thief, you're not top thief, because social media there, people who used to watch my video them. A long time I tell them. You know, we're on social media for a long time. No long time, people. No, me give them one in long time, say, if you're not thief, you're not stop thief. But they don't respect social media, or they don't no sense about social media. They might get caught. I got jail till them fart. You just start.
Not long enough in America.
Yeah, please, sir. I understand that you had a number of experiences that are very, very negative. You've seen things and heard things, and and you've probably been, you know, I can't imagine, I know, and I understand that you are justifiably upset and angry. I don't mean...
No, we were having a conversation. We were having a conversation trying to understand your prospect of going behind. No, you indirectly threatened me. You indirectly threatened me, and everybody knew when you asked me.
I did not. No.
Dr. Clark.
Dr. Germaine, when you explain to me your history, I completely understand your trepidation when I asked you that question. Okay? I completely understand. But I wouldn't have known of that, sir. I'm just being...
I'm
having a conversation. Okay, I'm having a conversation with the Minister of Finance. What is the important? Remember, hold on.
It's shameful enough.
Dr. Clark.
Yes.
I'm having a conversation with the Minister of Finance of Jamaica, yes? And
yes, sir.
Yes.
You called me, and the first thing you called me about saying that I put up something that's liable. Okay, we move on and we're explaining. We're having a...
Nigel shouldn't be calling a man about this, you know. And a Nigel job this, you know. But it's like Nigel so soft. Nigel call him. Yes, sir. Sir, I don't want to call. Sir. Nigel go call him and tell him, say, we're going to sue him. Sir, I don't want to do it. You hear me, sir? Sir. You send out boy, man. You're supposed to road scholar. I don't know what you going to call this brother for. Me I tell you, say, probably are the best call you ever make. Because trust me, we are learning. Let's continue. Thank you, Brother Gordon. We could continue.
Dialogue. At no time at all you disrespect me or I disrespect you. However, there was a time when you went on to ask, you start doing an investigation, indirectly investigation. Are you a doctor from Are you the pastor? Oh no, not that. You not that person. Are you? Can you do a video call? Why is the importance for the Minister of Finance to see me on video call?
All that I was doing, Dr. Gordon, all that I was doing is that I'm having a difficulty making progress in the conversation. And sometimes, you know, when you have all your conversations, it's like that. And I was just saying, all right, maybe if we spoke face to face, I could show you stuff. I could bring something up on a screen, take you through obviously, things that are in the public domain, and so forth. I was just thinking.
Yeah, but although, as you said, if it's in the public domain,
conversation at another level.
If it's in the public,
I'm just taking the conversation at another level. Don't. I am sorry that I clearly, you know, catalyze and live by it. And I apologize for it.
If it's in, of course you're gonna apologize because you wanted to know who I am, and I'm telling you who I am. I'm not somebody hiding.
No, so I understand. Yes, Dr. Gordon, I understand. Well, when you tell me what you just told me, I totally get where you're coming from, and the place of distrust and cynicism. So you have seen, as you describe it, people who are hypocritical, who say one thing and do another. You've seen a lot. I understand your perspective, and I respect that perspective, sir. I've been respectful to you throughout the whole conversation, and I did not mean to. I wouldn't have known of that background, and I wouldn't have known of how. The kind of distrust that you come to the conversation with.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
People, tell me, as a Jamaican, isn't this embarrassing? Come on, people. Put it in the comment section and tell me right now. As a Jamaican, home and abroad, how do you feel about this? Isn't this embarrassing? You cannot tell you that the nincompoop we have around the country, but we never know until we buck up on good journalists. So it kind of exposed journalism in my country. That's when 18 Degrees North came out with the stuff and Andrew Onesime tried to sue her, to block the report, Zara Burton, She have good journalists, Brother, what the journalists in Jamaica, what them are do for we? Make we continue to listen to good journalism.
You're Jamaican. You have a prime minister. You have a prime minister who run the country with bad man.
How does somebody who is trying to be
You wasn't trying to, don't try pretty it up, Dr. Clark. You wasn't trying to be nothing. You were just trying to identify who you're speaking with. And you went into your little political ways of trying to ask indirect questions to figure out who I am. And when I wouldn't go there with you, you invited me to do a video call.
YouTube is the new home of NFL Sunday.
People, this is embarrassing, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I feel it's pitiful. A man like Nigel Clark. But me say, him not so like him come from a bad home, so like him come from a good home. You can listen man in a man.
Invited me to do a video call.
But he's tapping a doodoo in a flip-flop.
Yes, sir.
You could have been a man about it. You could have been a man about it and say, let me see your face. You have so much talk. Let me see who is it I'm talking to.
But sir, don't attach too much to that, sir. I'm not trying to do it. Look, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my honest to God best as a public servant. And if you
people, tell me if you're not sorry for Nigel Clark. Comment section, Facebook, YouTube. Tell me if you're not sorry for him. Feel sorry for him, man. Pitiful. But guess what? Me not sorry for you. Technically a verbal slap because it's exposed the lack, it exposed journalism in Jamaica and the lack thereof. You understand me? I said it exposed journalism. They say they're not sorry for him. No, me sorry for him, people. You know why? Me a Jamaican, I embarrassed, me feel embarrassed. That might be the right word. You understand me? I say pitiful.
Respect that perspective, sir. I'm respectful to you throughout the whole conversation.
Sorry for you, man.
I did not mean to. I wouldn't have known of that background. I wouldn't have known of how, the kind of distrust that you come to the conversation with.
When you went on to ask, you start doing an investigation, indirectly investigation. Are you a doctor from
No,
are you the pastor? Oh no, not that. You not that person. Are you? Can you do a video call? Why is the importance for the Minister of Finance to Simeon video call?
All that I was doing, Dr. Gordon, all that I was doing is that I'm having a difficulty making progress in the conversation. And sometimes, when you have all your conversations, it's like that. And I was just saying, all right, maybe if we spoke face to face, I could show you stuff. I could bring something up on a screen, take you through things that are in the public domain, and so forth. I was just thinking.
Yeah, but although, as you said, if it's in the public domain,
conversation at another level.
If it's in the public,
I'm just taking the conversation at another level. Don't. I am sorry that I clearly, capitalized and tripped on a line wire there, and I apologize for it.
Of course you're gonna apologize because you wanted to know who I am, and I'm telling you who I am. I'm not somebody hiding.
No, so I understand. Yes, Dr. God, I understand. Well, when you tell me what you just told me, I totally get where you're coming from, and deep place of distrust and cynicism. So you have seen, as you describe it, people who are hypocritical, who say one thing and do another. You've seen a lot. I understand your perspective, and I respect that perspective, sir. I'm respectful to you throughout the whole conversation. And, I did not mean to. I wouldn't have known of that background. I wouldn't have known of how, the kind of distrust that you come to the conversation with.
Come on, man. You're Jamaican. You have a prime minister. You have a prime minister who run the country with bad man.
How does somebody who is trying to be...
You wasn't trying to, don't try pretty it up, Dr. Clark. You wasn't trying to be nothing. You were just trying to identify who you're speaking with. And you went into your little political ways of trying to ask indirect questions to figure out who I am. And when I wouldn't go there with you, you invited me to do a video call.
Yes, sir.
You could have been a man about it. You could have been a man about it and say, let me see your face. You have so much talk. Let me see who is it I'm talking to.
But that's okay. Sir, don't attach too much to that, sir. I'm not trying to do it. Look, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my honest to God best as a public servant. And if you think my overture to you is with any ill will, that was unfortunate. But if you're convinced there's nothing,
You should wait. If you mean any good to the citizen of Jamaica, you go and withdraw that statement. It's wrong and it's evil on top of the people.
Yes, sir.
And the people of Jamaica. If you all think that you're going to get in power back with all that you have been doing, you all think Jamaica
what I want you to know, sir, what I want you to know is that our motivation is to get to the bottom of this matter and for the responsible persons to be brought to account. And I may not be able to convince you of that today, but hopefully the investigation will be successful and you'll see what the intent of the government is just to get to the bottom of it so that the perpetrators can be brought before the court.
You all know the perpetrator. You all know the perpetrator.
No. Sir, you need evidence that can be stand up in a court of law.
You are the Minister of Finance. You know why there's no evidence? Because you all cover it up. You know why you couldn't tell me when Andrew Holness come out of power? Because you know exactly Andrew Holness came out of power. Instantaneously, not power. Came out of the SSL just in time when Usain Bolt money start missing. Come on, man. And all of that don't exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's in the public domain, and that's what we are speaking of. Public domain. But even though it's in the public domain,
the lady, what has been said in the public domain is that.
Don't say the lady, you
know. Can't take a call right now, family.
Was to disrupt programming. Just
no calls right now. We have Dr. Germaine coming on at the end of this.
Left. Or was it right? Whichever way it went, it wasn't for the ears of the public. But just let's quick synopsis of
hold on, people. That can't mess up my stuff.
I'm not somebody hiding.
No, I understand.
Hold on, man.
Yes,
mess up my stuff. Don't call me, people. Do not call me. Allow me stuff to roll. Don't do me that. Don't call on the phone right now, people. I'm not taking calls. Dr. Germaine is waiting, so don't mess up my thing. Please don't mess up our thing over there. You understand me? You feel me? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Me go listen to him, they beating the stick. Cool.
And the people of Jamaica, if you all think that you're gonna get in power back with all that you have been doing, you all think Jamaica.
What I want you to know, sir, what I want you to know is that our motivation is to get to the bottom of this matter and for the responsible persons to be brought to account. And I may not be able to convince you of that today, but hopefully the investigation will be successful and you'll see what the intent of the government is just to get to the bottom of it so that the perpetrators can be brought before the court.
You all know the perpetrator. You all know the perpetrator.
No. Sir, you need evidence that can be stand up in a court of law.
You are the Minister of Finance. You know why there's no evidence? Because you all cover it up. You know why you couldn't tell me when Andrew Holness come out of power? Because you know exactly Andrew Holness came out of power. Instantaneously, not power. Came out of the SSL just in time when Usain Bolt money start missing. Come on, man. And all of that don't exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's in the public domain, and that's what we are speaking of. Public domain. But even though it's in the public domain,
in the public domain, the lady, what has been said in the public domain is that.
Don't say the lady, you know her personally. Don't say the lady, you know her personally. It's a friend of yours. Jean Panton is her name.
That's correct, sir.
Jean, don't say the lady.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Hear that? Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
You have been partying with her. Functions. Big functions. Don't say the lady. It's somebody you know personally. Come on.
Okay.
Dr. Clark.
Dr. Clark.
Listen.
So, Doctor.
Hold on. At Jean Panton, it seems as if Mr. God is talking about it. They keep talking about the lady. We lock up one lady. And you know, journalists at Jamaica, no say, oh, stop it. You know the lady, one of our friend. Why this a journalist right there, so why are him have to say it? Why am I have to say all these things, people? It exposed journalism in my country. And the world is gonna see it. I wouldn't have to call one name. We just listen to another journalist and interview one of our politicians. We just listen to a journalist overseas who's serious about our country interviewing a politician. Continue.
We're not getting anywhere in the conversation. You're holding on to your.
Get somewhere and see you go and recant that statement publicly. Yes, after hearing the outcry, you can admit, yeah, even when it's a cassage. Come on, man, we know what's going on, but show a little sympathy to the people of Jamaica, man. Have a heart, man.
Yeah, I hear you, sir. I hear you loud and clear, sir. And I've spoken to you and listened to you, and I've listened to you.
This is the cry,
yes, sir.
Because we say second chances, our slogan says second chances for the forgotten voices.
Yes.
So we are giving the voice to the voiceless. And I'm crying on behalf of the people. This is the cry. This is what I've been hearing. And I'm telling you, if you're really power sweet, that money, all that, come on, my God, when I just get a 300% increase, why y'all don't pay back the
okay,
hold on. You get an increase, why y'all don't let them wait and pay back them then time?
All right, sir.
Come on, man. Concentrate on boxing business.
Listen, simple journalists in Jamaica, this expose them. They're not working for us. Continue.
I hear you, sir.
If you want to remain in power.
I hope you appreciate. I hope you appreciate at least silently, even if you want to give me, you want to be as whatever. I hope you at least appreciate that.
Because I know you're a busy man. I appreciate you take the time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and it's the perspective that you have is a very important perspective for me to hear. You're obviously somebody who has been through a lot, seen a lot, and I have spoken, I've spoken to others before as well who I've seen act out on social media, and very, very. I've experienced very similar things. People who have been like really, really hurt by an injustice in the past. Yeah, something that was I've had genuine injustice perpetrated against them, and it metastasizes over time, and they become extraordinarily bitter, and direct that bitterness in ways in which
you have a sense to what you're saying, but I think you want to say where it put that bitter to where it's not directed, because it wouldn't say much. You have a sense to when you say that, but it wouldn't not say.
Yeah. That's why I really need to recognize it. How much people you think will call you back after you went on a while ago, you know. But I have a sense, you know, I talk to a lot of people. I don't just talk to people who support and people who are, you know, praising. I talk to people who are cussing.
That's true, people. That's true. That's true. Nigel Clark talk to people. He call bloggers and talk to them. People that's not lie. It's true. He will do talk to people who's opposing the party. Into that. One thing we have to give him thanks for, him could have hung up and cut and run. Don't it? But for some reason, this interview pull him in. Because nobody's ever shined the light in the eyeball. So I say, me see you know. Me see you them. The rest of them don't go like they don't say, but me see you. All the way from overseas. He could run. It's like when a deer get caught in a headlight. Could run. His leg get weak. I have to take a lick.
I'm a part of my job. And because I represent everybody, even though you're not in Jamaica right now, I represent everybody in all perspectives. And it's important for me, you know, even though I disagree and believe others, you know, people are sometimes misguided and accepting things that are not true. It's important for me to hear all these perspectives, you know.
Are you a member of parliament?
Hmm?
Are you a member of parliament?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, if, as I said, power is sweet, and you need to do something for you and your constituents. Let the people, let me talk where you understand, let the people say, okay, Dr. Nigel Clark have a heart, because right now people looking at you and have none. Because guess what? It looking like highly like the People's National Party gonna be in power. Now, if the People's National Party be in power, you want to make sure you remain as a member of parliament for your constituency. So do something, because everybody crying. Do something for the people. Show them, say you have something different within you. You can stand out, because power is sweet.
Because power is what?
Power is sweet.
Sweet, right, okay. Yes, sir. That is what that's what I am trying to do. I have a lot of programs in place and so forth. And it's a challenging job. It's a challenging job, a challenging time.
Yes, but you have to step out.
But I will. I am definitely going to be doing that, sir.
Election. You all may hide from the local government. It goes to shows, because it's the first in the history where a local government election has not called. And you all know why you don't call the local government election. Because you know you're the last. But it's coming to a time. Time is one.
Hold on. Somebody say, at least he has been respectful this time around, saying sir and not master. What do you think of the Jamaican people easy with no joke?
Don't.
Listen.
Step out. Your people who support you, because you went landslide, green right across the board.
Yes, sir. I know that and as I said, that's talking to people. My fundamental belief is you can benefit from talking to everybody, even people who are, other people would say you're mad to talk to,
People, you must say this man a good man. I say I never know Nigel Clark, and people can feel people energy. I not obey man about because of things. I tell you all the time, I not obey man because of things. I can feel Nigel Clark. Remember Labour, remember say we beat him and him party every day, But be honest, Nigel Clark have a good soul in him. Something wrong with Nigel along the way. This brother have a good, something is in Nigel. People, something even come from a good. This brother, you like him too deep in. Make you listen.
So that's the perspective I bring to these things. But you make very solid points about,
I want to take it into consideration and make action on just consideration. I want to take those points into good consideration and make actions. Use the consideration into actions because time is winding down and people are upset. People are hungry.
Yes, sir. Let me ask you something. Yes, I agree. I understand that, and I want to. I have benefited from this conversation. He
was a good man. At some point, he was a good man.
Disagree, and I'm quite upset at how you're characterizing things which are just not true. But I understand, and I don't want to take a process of time for me to be able to convince you. And so I will keep your number, and we can talk again. And I totally.
No other politician is manageable like Nigel. None of them out there. Talk truth.
I would definitely reaching out to you because I would like to know the next time reaching out to you is to thank you and doing something on behalf of the people.
Yes, sir. You can count on me to do That's what I've been.
There is 206 countries around the world. However, they only said technically is 195. However, we count the 206 because we have 59 out of the 206 tuning into our radio station. The ending of this month is 2 years since we start. We have a wide population listeners in Jamaica. As I said,
so maybe you could interview me one day. Maybe I could come and interview.
And that's why I'm saying I would really hope the next time when we talk.
But we have to have a. But we have, I'll come on your program one day if you invite me. But I'm trying to say that I can't convince you. Tonight is not a night to convince you. It will take time. But not everything. Things are not. I know how it comes across, and I can't. It pains me. It hurts me deeply to hear how genuinely convinced you are of what you're saying. I can't tell you. It pains me so deeply, and that is what is exercising my mind about how can there be this. I'm not saying things are perfect. Things are not perfect. But how can there be this tremendous disconnect? And that is what I need to wrap my head around.
In all fairness, Dr. Clark,
we'll keep an open line. We'll keep an open line.
In all fairness, I must say, you sound, I don't know if it's acting, but you sound very genuine, you sound sincere in the tone of your voice where you just speak just now.
That's the only reason why I wanted you to see me. You was focusing on you. I wanted you to see me for who I am and the sincerity.
And all these tears.
What I'm trying to say that you're presenting a point of view, sir, that it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because I believe that
people, it breaks my heart to see people are beat him like this. How you believe saying Nigel Clark feel right now? People don't. I tell you something, I know Nigel Clark, but I watch him from a long time. I'm seeing him carry himself, a man of some man speak. No other politician talk like him, Have this manners and discipline him having. Listen to him talking. The rest of them are hang. They hang up long time and gone. Who you think it? That brother different. Like a doodoo flash up on him.
What you're saying, it just breaks my heart. And I want to find a way to reach to you because I can reach you. I can reach other people.
And you all, it's
not all of it. No, sir, no. If you can be, if we all have to have some humility. I'm demonstrating a lot of humility in having it on, listening to you, okay, and hearing the barrage of, insults and so on. It takes humility to do that. I'm asking you to this state of humility as well and recognize that there are some things that you may not understand, and there are some things that are in the public domain that are not true. And I'm prepared to invest the time to take you through and prove to you, stuff in the public domain, reason with you, and show you, and admit where things have gone wrong. I'm willing to do this as well. But it's important that that opportunity exists to, and I hear it in your voice how convinced you are of what you believe, and as I said, as a public servant, I was, like many other public servants, have, I mean, I don't even understand what it's like. It's non-stop activity. Non-stop. I have worked from Friday to Monday non-stop.
You're a finance minister.
People, me say, man, it's not like a man who's been abused. And I'm going to take disadvantage of him because himself. Like me say, this brother, he got prison. I'm going to serve, so brother. The man so like him book smart, but not street smart. People are street youth, This a brother here, a youth who take call lunch in a schoolyard. You better watch it. He's very smart, but not street smart. Check him out. You know people. I really come from,
Party, your party in power, Mr. Dr. Clark. You believe that the country is going in the right direction?
YouTube Music Premium is an experience.
People, the man street smart, but him not street smart. Him book smart, him not street smart. How about the people? Some people don't know a book. Programmed by book in a university. That's all them know book. When they come out and say them go by the what? Book. Make them say another problem where them need a different solution. And you have to fabricate something. Him can't even lie because they expect them to sit here.
That's gonna be the key. I would have to know what's the maybe because I'm seeing we're not seeing. I don't know because
and show you and admit where things have gone wrong. I'm going to do this as well. But it's important that that opportunity exists to, and I hear it in your voice how convinced you are of what you believe, and as I said, as a public servant, I was, like many other public servants, have, I mean, I don't even understand what it's like. It's non-stop activity. Non-stop. I have worked from Friday to Monday non-stop.
You're a finance minister.
You believe in my working.
Your party
abusive.
Dr. Clark. You believe that the country is going in the right direction?
Yes, sir. And I can give you reasons why it may not be tonight because we probably don't
that's going to be a long ride.
But absolutely, sir.
I will definitely.
Yes, a longer conversation.
That's going to be.
We can talk about that.
I would have to know what's the maybe because I'm seeing we're not seeing. I don't know because as I said.
Look, okay. Can I say something to you, Germaine? Dr. Dunn. We're near, democracies around the world have not yet adjusted to the growth and prevalence of, the Twitter of social media, which is now a huge part of life. Right? Twitter, Facebook.
Social media?
All of them are called Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, the whole list of them. Okay?
No call, my brother. Not take no call.
In those media, there's no invigilation and there's no barometer of truth. Just anything goes. People say anything they want. So in that environment, it's fairly easy for things that are not true to gain foothold to the point that people believe them. Right? And democracies around the world, I'm not saying that everything's perfect, Dr. God. I'm not saying that. But there are a lot of things that you may hold to be true.
Let me ask you something. This is something that is true and factual. And something that's coming around because we had a whistleblower who came to us and blew the whistle from the TSA agent about mass mandate coming back down again. I remember back in the...
No, sir. None of that is no. There's no mass mandate coming back.
Okay. Well, maybe you don't know about it yet, Dr. Clark. But I'm telling you that a whistleblower from the TSA agent, right now, we're in the month of September. By September 15, all flight attendants and...
I called you back on September 16th.
Okay.
Can we see?
See about that. All of those gonna put in for flight attendants, and by October, it's coming back out. Not only that, I want to ask you, if stuff like that come back out, are you gonna be forcing the citizens of Jamaica to do stuff like that?
YouTube is the home of NFL.
It's almost over, people. This third one, and they will bring on Dr. Germaine Gordon. It's going to make a major announcement, people. Let have some stuff going on.
Jamaica, do stuff like that?
Sir, I'm not aware of any plans to bring any mass mandate back.
Okay. And when it comes out, will you be in cahoots for the citizens to go in?
No,
Sir. You know, for when we know Sir Nigel get used, when we read and find out say the Clarendon aluminum production is under the Ministry of Finance under Nigel Clark. Andrew Onis put backside under this brother yourself. That's when we find out say that brother get used. Come in and see, finance are doing mining. When finance are going mining. And then normally transportation and mining and something like that. Why am I not a minister of mining, you know? He's not a minister of mining, but the Clarendon aluminum production is under Nigel Clark. So if I not use that, what is that? I might be wrong. Let me continue.
There's no plan to make a master mandate back, and we can talk on the 16th. You call me, right? And to show that there's no mass mandate in place.
Okay. Not for everybody yet. By December.
And there's a lot of manipulation of information to try. I mean, it's horrible what is happening. Horrible.
They are losing up.
That's why our conversation is so important.
You're not trouble.
Haven't you realized, Dr. Clark, that all the horrible things that have come out where people say it was conspiracy is what comes out to the truth? Haven't you seen those things for yourself?
No, not all the time. We've had some really bad things happen.
Look at how...
We say, why is Clarendon aluminum production under the Ministry of Finance? Nigel Clark. Think about it.
The Minister of Health in a community telling people get the vaccine if they want water. And right now there's evidence, data, factual that people were tricked. Yes, it was higher power than you guys that's running the country. But if and when something like that comes out, are you gonna be standing with it for forcing it back on the people?
Sir, I always stand with the people, sir.
What?
Well, I know continue a dialogue
because you work hard while
we can continue a dialogue over time.
Wait there. Huh? When everybody was locked down, you were called partying when everybody was locked down back in the COVID time.
No, that was the end of COVID time, sir. No, within days of that event.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that into a disrespectful form. I'm saying that in agreement when you say you're always for the people, right?
Yeah. The people's interest is what is my interest. And over time, we keep talking and you'll see that. And you'll see, the kind of man who can start a conversation with how you started a conversation against me and willing to maintain a relationship over time. You'll see the person that I am. Okay?
Well, I'm open.
You say a good man. Corrupt, he get corrupt.
And as I said,
I ask nobody.
For better of Jamaica.
He never come there, sir.
Yes, sir. That's what I am for.
Surfing.
Have a good night.
People.
All right, sir. Have a good night. Good talking to you, sir.
The man never run people. he could have cut and run. Nigel could have cut long time and run.
There is a lot.
So, we could go talk to Dr. Gordon. Dr. Gordon, straight to it, because we've been there a long time. So, good afternoon, Dr. Gordon.
Good afternoon. And I wanted to present to those who are tuning in on Facebook and on YouTube. I really appreciate you tuning in. And Carlos, I really appreciate platforms like this that help to highlight issues that matters most.
Thank you. Can you guys hear? Just hold on a minute, brother. Can you guys hear properly? Can you guys hear Facebook, YouTube? You guys are here good? All right. Yeah. When I hear good? Share this, guys. All right. Them said right here on YouTube, Facebook. When I hear, me see the thumbs up. Continue, Dr. Gordon.
Okay. Yes, as I was saying, first and foremost, I would ask for your guys' support. I don't want to seem like I'm alone. I pick this up. These are stuff that, and this is not, let me just put this out. When I speak, and when I speak, when I said I, let me just identify. When I, Dr. Germaine, God, I need not to say allege or allegedly, because this is not third-party information. However, I'm going to ask you guys, whenever you speak in third party so they can come at you in an alleged term. However, when I speak, they know that I know that we all together, when Dr. Germaine God speak, I don't have to speak with the term alleged because it's not a third party information. It is from the younger Germaine God that was among them. Now, I took this up for some time and know that this rebel was the lead for the people. But I didn't see where it was going to be come out. And for some reason, I believe this opportunity is where I see where all those roads that I've traveled, the life that I've lived, I have no regrets because it's what opened my eyes and get me knowledgeable to what has been going on. Now, we have a radio station that OBC Radio. The app is available in the App Store and the Play Store, both iOS and Android devices. You can also ask Alexa to play OBC Radio.
We'll check it out.
And I'm asking for your support. Our slogan says second chances for the forgotten voices. Now, Jamaica on a whole, and a lot of people around the world have become forgotten voices based on what is going on. I could have decided to sit back and be at the payroll of politicians. But I choose to stand with the people, and I'm asking the people I've seen when I read the comments and it warmed my heart and the long worded comments, I realize that the people really want this awakening. And I can tell you, the awakening that you have been wanting, I don't know if you are ready for it, but I am fired up based on the comments and the support. I'm just asking you all to stand and support. Especially the radio station. Now, an article was published. We published an article that the government of Jamaica, after we get to understand that Dr. Nigel Clark has asked the citizens citizens of Jamaica to be the SSL workers. So we wrote an article and the title, the headline title, Jamaican government told Usain Bolt must and asking the citizens of Jamaica to repay. Now, big bad Nigel Clark called me to let me know that it was liable. And as you hear in the interview, when I answered the phone, I did identify myself as Dr. Gordon because I didn't want to use the title to speak with him. I wanted to get comfortable and speaking to someone that he feel was beneath his level. So when I hear the voice, the soft-spoken voice, I immediately knew that it was Dr. Nigel Clark. But what had happened to people in all fairness, when he called the radio station number, and to show you speak highly of the educated Dr. Nigel Clark. But when you call the radio station, it instantaneously gives you a ring and tell you that the call will be recorded for training and purpose. Whatever. You know that
yeah.
But when he called, I wasn't in studio, so I take the call forward to my phone and I take the call to my phone, my mobile phone. So when I answered the call now and I had him identified that it was Nigel Clark, that's when I started to read the title, Dr. Every time I speak about that to him, I give him a title, Dr. Nigel Clark, and I speak when I refer to it. So I had another phone now recording for a WhatsApp group to put it out. So when he said, is this conversation recorded? I'm like, I deleted that message, that recording, and start speaking to him and totally forgot that already recorded on the radio station motherboard.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing it was being recorded because the conversation went left. It went left when I'm here asking about issues that matter, serious issues that matter, and he went silent in the conversation. When you hear that breakaway, he went silent in the conversation because it became very colorful, as in Jamaican dialect, stuff that, yes. And that was to tell him what to go on, stuff and so forth. Yes, in the Jamaican tongue. So I realized that I was in the car, and I was being outskirted. So I said, you know what, get off my phone, and I hung up. So when you hear the call back on that thing, what you calling for Dr. Nigel Clark, that's when. Yes. So when he called back, the reason why he called back, because what you all don't heard, I have already said to him that, okay, you want to know who is Dr. Gordon? Ask Patrick Daly and so forth. So when he called back, I just make sure, because I knew it was recorded now, for sure, based on where the conversation going now, I make sure repeat myself so the public could understand where it's coming from, because the cutoff was there. Now, of course, he had words to call back when he realized who he was speaking to. Don't fall for because even myself was kind of falling for the soft-spoken voice. Until when he said the country was going in the right direction. Now, mind you, Mr. Pepper knows select vulnerable, educated people to put in position where he can manipulate.
Hey, stop right there. Stop right there. People, you hear the man say? The man say, Mr. Pepper Nose Man. Repeat what you say again. Make people hear yourself, answer.
Let me call name because
yes.
Scared of around.
Do the right way.
The most honorable Andrew Olney.
Yeah.
Plays soft-spoken, intelligent people in position where he can manipulate and puppet.
Look, people, if I lie, I tell. Look back, people. Just reflect. If I lie, I tell.
Just point. Something right there. I'm going to go on. How prove to what I'm saying. Now, Nigel Clark called to bully me down.
Yeah.
Threaten me. Oh my God, it's nasty, liable.
I know.
Oh my God. Don't you see? I mean, a lot of people, a lot of legal entities.
Yes.
A lot of legal entities will get involved. I'm just people, and it's here the key now. I'm just nice and calm in calling you to rectify me. No, you're not. You're doing exactly the work that you were placed in the position for you to do.
Exactly.
To manipulate the people. You know exactly what's going on and you know what it is. The fact that you came and I was ready and beginning to think he was genuine. Until I hear that the country is going in the right direction. The country was going in the right direction. People would be crying like this. We hope to crying because they want landslide.
And like it's go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
I don't know if you guys realize. I don't know if you guys realize what that a lot of lies are spoken in what we thought was not a recorded conversation. One, he told the public that $50 million is gonna cost. However, he spoke to me and let me know that it's gonna be $9 million. So where the other $5 million going to the campaign? $5 million, where it's going? Now, he also admits that SSL was a campaign donor, but not in his tenor. So if SSL was a donor for the campaign, how the hell do you want to pay? How it look for the finance minister now want to ask the private citizens to repay? The public citizens to repay a private company.
You're right.
Makes no sense. And I want people to understand that Andrew Holness and his using, not even Andrew Holness, Andrew Holness have his puppets and using this as a Batman. How Jamaican run it has never run before. You talk out, look at PJ Patterson. They speak so much stuff about PJ Patterson, saying that questioning sexuality and so much about it. Have you ever heard of any citizen being arrested and asked to apologize publicly?
No.
Now, for a citizen to just talk about it, don't speak. Instantaneously disparity. The country is running under dictatorship. And the people of Jamaica and the diaspora, it's time to awake and stop. When since Jamaican people become so foolish and blind and naive, when since Jamaican people have become so stupid and naive that the government that we elect to serve, let that word rest in your ears. We the people elect these governments to serve us. The word serve means they are working for us. Once they are working for us, means that we are their bosses. It's time we start act like bosses and stop act like slave masters.
Talk truth.
We pay them by means of our taxpayer dollars.
Mm-hmm.
So if we are the bosses and we are the manager, we elect them. That's why we have a voting election.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we elect them. And when they're gonna call and try to tell people that, oh, this is libelous, bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you why it's not libelous. It's public domain and it's factual. And what's not out in the domain, I am going to put out into the domain.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this Saturday coming on Expose, 3 p.m. will be on OBC Radio, will be having discussion.
Hold on, brother, because you can't, hold on, Dr. Germaine. You can't just switch. This is a new page, people. This is a breaking news right here. This is breaking news, guys. And OBC Radio, guys, more want to go check him out, you know. Go check out OBC Radio, guys, because seems as if the brother is burning fire over there and it's some serious journalism work, as we are hear it in Nigel Clark and him. So him have an announcement to make right now. So at this point in time, pull up your antenna and listen to what man say right now. May I pull up my antenna? Give me a minute there. Go on now, sir.
Yeah, anybody need to take any people, bro?
Go and go wee wee. Go wee wee and come back. You know, go wee wee.
Anybody take any people, bro?
You take people.
Yeah.
Go there, fridge, just up the drink.
What you're about to hear now, I tell you, it's an awakening. Now, pick up yourself, Johnny, all. Now, I'm Dr. Germaine, God. On behalf of the people of Jamaica, is calling for an immediate arrest. The people of Jamaica need to come together and let's arrest people arrest. Immediate arrest for Andrew Goldman. And the DPP Andrew Goldman must resign immediately. And immediately arrest for the DPP and Patrick Daly. Now, y'all, let me tell you that Patrick Daly was my friend. Now, let me tell you something. Attorney at law Patrick Daly, born the 10th of July, go check it out. I was born on the 9th of July. Because of my endorsement, who don't know that word, look it up, ask the people, but would be professional. Because of my endorsement, as a youngster, I had the opportunity to be around these people that love Charlie with the mouth. Now, I have been around Patrick Daly's house on numerous occasions. I've slept in Patrick Daly's bed on multiple nights.
Hold on there, Dr. Germaine. So, Dr. Germaine, you're telling that you slept in the Prime Minister's lawyer bed?
I'm on a roll. And as I said, this is not third-party information. It's not anybody telling me this to come and say that. I'm not asking you didn't came and order this and this that. I am letting you know.
Yes.
The younger Dr. Germaine God. In fact, I know, hold on, let me await them because I know everybody wants them.
Share the live.
It's Orlando. Yes, Orlando. Because in Jamaica, people may wonder what we're talking about. Now in Jamaica, as a case first, you can't here go out and let them know your real name. So I use my middle name, which was Orlando. So that's what they know me as. So if they wonder, I know this is just come to my head. Everybody must wonder, Yes, Patrick, it's Orlando. Hi, Carl Bliss. Hello.
Wow.
Hello, Cliff Hughes. Yes, it's Orlando. Because I know you're wondering, who the hell is Germaine? Because I know your boyfriend is Germaine also. But it's time for me to text my... I don't think I can say this word, but it's time for me to take my endorsement out of some of your mouth and hand. No, I'm not saying this to try to campaign for any, on behalf of any homosexual or LGBTQ color. Because I firmly believe in Jamaica have its law and it should stand to what the people believe in. Who don't like it, don't like what I did, get out of it.
Fear.
But I'm exposing the corruption and the nastiness that goes on to the government. So I was saying that to say this. I've been to Patrick Bailey's house. Patrick Bailey, Gardner, Junior Germaine, they call him Gully, that has been working with him for years. I'm quite sure the reason why Gardner, I'm quite sure the reason why Junior, well, let me call him Gully because I don't want to mix up the name, because his last name is Germaine. So the Gardner name was Gully. And we're not talking about Gully Baptist. So let me just say again, the Gardner name is Gully, and we're not talking about Gully Baptist. This man's real name is J.R. Germaine. His last name spelled Germaine with a G and without the E at the end. Now, this man has been Patrick Bailey's Gardner for numerous of years. It's over 15 years since I've left Jamaica. I know that not even the Gardner and Patrick Bailey have 4 big Rottweiler when you see them in Trimble. Muscle, shine, face just heavy, big head. Big muscles just stand up, so when you see them 4 foot, them just broad, you know those dogs and them long, them out, them just ready to take off a head. And the Patrick Bailey have an electric gate, and the only Patrick Bailey can bring somebody inside that yard, where he has to go to the gate and bring in the Gardner can see that dog, see those dogs and so forth, but only he can bring somebody in the yard. I'm just showing you the maximum security and level to what folks that house and Barbican Avenue. I know the number 2, don't hear me? No. I'm reading I've heard about man that was killed at Patrick Bailey's house. And I didn't know that it was the Gardner until I do the research. Now, Patrick Bailey has been disembarked from practicing law.
Yes.
I know a lot of people were under the assumption that Patrick Bailey was disembarked because of the killing that took place by vote. I'm here to enlighten the world. Sit down, ready? Patrick Bailey was not charged or disembarked for the killing of his house. Let me tell you why Patrick Bailey was disembarked from practicing law. Patrick Bailey was disembarked from practicing law because of multiple clients that he has stolen money from. Take over one time it was over $9,000, another time it was a couple million Jamaican dollars from clients. And over because it was more than one time, that was the reason why they disembarked him from practicing law in the island of Jamaica. Now, back to the killing at Patrick's house.
Guys, you know about the killing at the Prime Minister's lawyer's house. That's what he's explaining. This man say he has been to the Patrick Bailey's house.
Patrick Bailey.
You know, so he's giving account.
Patrick Bailey said him was asleep and him don't know when all those things was happening. Patrick Bailey, I'm here to tell you bullshit and your owness. You know that I know and you and Patrick Bailey and Paula Lowe know that it is bullshit, and I'm here to expose the corruption on every level. And tune in on Saturday, 3 p.m. on OBC Radio. I will explain and tell you why. Patrick Bailey is not a sound sleeper.
Wow.
You can't tell me that man gets multiple stab crying for his life. Dog must be barking like crazy. When those dogs smell blood, Jesus have mercy. You can imagine the pandemonium in that place. What you took, what kind of sleeping pill you took. Oh no, Patrick, I know you only need something in your mouth to drink. Something in your mouth to suck and drink, and you go to your bed, and by the time you know you pick up again and right through the time you want to drink and you want to suck. Come on, Patrick Bailey, you're a vampire, we know you. I am at your parties every year when I'm in Jamaica, and I know everybody will come there. You know everybody will come feel up the street meal dance and them with the endowment. Politicians, lawyers, doctors. And let me tell you something, musicians, when I hear me talk, don't come jump and talk about this backy boy, because see, I know all of who used to be right now. There's majority of the gay community, and it's sad, and I'm not picking out on anybody in the gay community. But right now there's a lot of gay persons in the 20s, 30s, mid-30s who were affected from very tender age by the gang them in Jamaica who bring the little young boys in, because Frankie Paul never want nobody with under over the age of 16. When you think in the community, look at it. And the hard-working people on Friday and Sunday when they don't church down and have on a Sunday bed. But the little boys, them we have shattered and them something the house on the road and with them big nice clothes and big shoes and want to see them aggressive. The dance them and bring them up in a Chris Hughes place and Patrick Bailey place and listen to me, man. Tune in and a dear one I want to protect me. Both liable.
So what? Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much.
So, what time on Saturday is we need to tune into your show?
3 p.m. Download the app.
3 p.m. Download the app, people. Let's download the app. OBC Radio app.
Yes, if you have a Samsung with Android phone, you type in OBC Radio. If you have an Apple phone, it's the same thing. If you have Alexa device, you can ask Alexa, play OBC Radio.
Yes.
Yes. For those of you who have phone full and can't have no space on your phone, you can just contact me, and I will, because right now the website down too much people.
Website crash. Don't people overload. People.
Yes. So we're dealing with it.
People, where you what Dr. Gordon just mentioned a while ago, been hearing about the man who get killed in the Prime Minister's lawyer house. That's public knowledge, right? Make news. I want to hear nothing. Them can't find nobody who does out the man.
The corruption needs to wipe out, and we need to keep Paula Lewin and Andrew Onis. Andrew Onis resigned, Paula Lewin and Patrick Bailey get arrested because they are all friends.
Paula Lewin and Andrew Onis. So this
prosecutor and Andrew Onis, prosecutor Andrew Onis and Patrick Bailey, very close. Alive. When you hear the Americans speak of alive.
You hear that? Corruption, people.
And Now, how is it that the DPP, first of all, the DPP is not supposed to, the DPP, let me tell you why she's supposed to get arrested and charged. She overstepped her time based on the Constitution, and the amount of years she did. Based on the Constitution law, she's not supposed to be prosecuting. So guess what? There's a lot of people who must wake up, march, go down the waiting this. March down to come together and march down to God's house, Parliament, don't make them arrest. Because no more than the police will come together, people that divide us. That's why they do these things, and it's now, one time they used to hide and do it, now they do it in our face like we're blind and stupid.
Not true. Not true.
We need to be on the when since Jamaicans. Come on, man. All alone needs to come out. And the fact that anti-owners have our day doing a dirty work, that's why corruption will always be Jamaica.
Well, I just open up your attention to Navarro and Mark Meadows and Giuliani and all these people who seem to hitch them trailer to certain type of head where I go down the cliff and them get dragged down too. So I hope these people are paying attention, because we're not going to let it to picking up people. It's not a lot of, we are not going to cut and run.
Let me just put this out here, because I noticed Dr. Nigel Clark, they were quick to check if I had any political affiliation. Now let me let you all know this. The PNP party don't think on a safe with me, because don't think I'm doing this to drive people to say, oh, it's a campaign to the PNP. All about no, we have no secret.
That's your road, like a dirty water. We're not laughing at nobody.
And it's an awakening.
Lord Jesus.
We're not a hypocrite. Why don't let the Jamaican people know which ambassador was coming? When the ambassador was denied the visa, the reason why anti-owners was search, as them said, chick search at Miami Airport. Why you think they're violating like that?
Tell me, brother.
Why you think they didn't allow an ambassador of the US grant his visa to come into Jamaica? Because he wanted to come to Jamaica to marry one of the Senate in the Jamaica Labour Party.
Oh, what they right there, say?
No, because if they had done it, then it would show that the law, and I'm okay with the laws of Jamaica as we are doing. And the owners busy want to legalize phobia, voodoo in Jamaica when people are crying, when people are begging, and this prosperity and sleep with your door open for what does become take it over?
Hold on, Dr. Germaine. Back it up a little bit more here. You are saying the reason, because this is news to me, you know. You are saying that the reason why they denied the guy, the diplomat, is because of what?
I should repeat myself.
Is marrying someone in want to hear, brother?
There is a member of parliament, high up member of parliament. And when you hear, okay, let me tell you how high up this member of parliament. You hear me talk how close to Patrick Bailey?
Yes.
You say Patrick Bailey was on the only lawyer?
Yeah.
You sure of that? Okay. Well, there is Patrick Bailey have a daughter. And when I say a daughter, I'm not talking a female. That's in the Senate, that's in Parliament, that was would have engaged to engage and was gonna marry. And he think it was so, because he's so powerful. He think it was okay to do the marriage on a yacht on Jamaica water.
Jesus. Brother, they are open up. We are
Yes,
open.
that's Patrick David's daughter. She got long hair. But when you hear me say she, we have a tendency to call the men that, you know, yeah.
Yes, yes. So is that person's in the Senate.
Oh, yeah, sorry. What? Listen to me, man. We're not talking about, hey.
No, because I'm never going to start do some research right now because you know that's what I write down. I write down some stuff I know. Cause I do my own research, my brother.
You see the ambassador. Peter King. That passed off and gone. I've happened to be in the house. In fact, I took a cousin of mine there. But I had some feeling that cousin was like, you know, some little sweet thing, like some little sweet thing. So I never brave enough. I brought the cousin there, and when I got to the house, I was so embarrassed. That's when I got to the house. Peter King just invite me. When he opened the door, naked as a being born.
Right. Yeah.
And anybody he don't care who. Prime Minister, MP, anybody, bad man, anybody that holds him answer because the money went up and the authority went up. Anybody that he bringing into his house, that's how we approach him, a clean house, that's his power. Take it or leave it. And I felt a little way because now in my head I suspect I don't know for sure if my cousin is. It's a cousin on my father's side.
Damn.
So but he had hinted to me that he want to make some money. So I'm like, okay, I can get it somewhere where maybe I can get the money from. You know, so I took him there and he opened the door and I was so embarrassed. So I just walked past and got straight in the house and he interviewed himself, shake his hand. He was so bold, wanted to hug the guy and he shake his hand. And I walked up and I was so embarrassed. I went and sit at the front of the bed on the ground, making with the TV. And Peter King just took up 2 bottles of lotion from off the side of the table and popped it in my book and said, come here. Massage this. And it's like a robot. He just went straight ahead and did it. And I'm like, oh, God. Just like that. But as we were talking, he said something that you have done before. So I'm like, okay. But I'm telling you the extent of what I know and who have been around. All of us used to think that when I speak all this time that yes, Peter King, the map here. When you hear I speak about, of course, anytime you go in the Peter King, I'll leave it on the queue because anytime you go into the house, you're recording. Anytime you go into the house, you're recording. And you meet this man naked, no matter who you be.
So every man they on record.
Okay. Now, Jamrock Sports Bar. People, the older people, them supposed to remember Jamrock Sports Bar. If you don't remember, let me tell you what Jamrock Sports Bar used to be. Asylum. If you don't remember where Asylum was, it changed to name Building. It was a club up on New Kingston. That's where we used to go, Jamrock Sports Bar, and we sit and we drink our champagne and we all sit down with lawyers, doctors, politicians, and the next stars of Jamaica. Because I'm well endowed and then hear about the well endowed before I was just
I was fairly young. How old were you back then, brother? Right then, at that time.
2021 coming up.
So would you say you would they might exploit you at that time as a youth, as a ghetto youth then?
They tried, but let me tell you something. I was so intrigued. That's why it all makes sense now, because I wanted to know what was going on, because I used to think that these people had a look. So when I was at Clifford's place and I'm seeing shatters and this man like shaking the ass and winding up on each other, I'm like, holy. Even though as a kid I was like, culture shock. I traveled 7 countries in the world and that's where I get culture shock of a Clifford now. Because I never thought, it intrigued me now to want to know more, want to say, oh shit, the people don't have to sit and look. A lot of things, oh damn. And because the ear of the endowed young boy now, and then let me know so the endowed I never
So in other words, everybody in the people at the back don't know the word endowed. They want a donkey man. Keep talking, man, a donkey man. Every Jamaican understand that. Keep pushing, bro.
Yes. So they used to send my name around, and everybody now used to invite me over, and I used to use the opportunity. In all fairness, I used to use the opportunity to go to the place to see if I can get anything to steal. I know you're a young hustler and them politicians and they're around them. But when some of them now, I can't get nothing to steal on them now. I just keep the link and the intrigue to see who, and them invite over and over with the drink and the time, because I realize the longer I hold out on them, the more they would invite because I realize number one, the new fish on the market, number one, like hot commodity. Then I wouldn't give in. I've been to people with the friendly gas. Maybe this is a household person, the today. Bring up to close the barber glue then used to live. And friendly gas put down $80,000. In fact, Macy was honest enough because Macy was a street boy at that time, then named Andre. A street youth, and he wanted to make some money. And I was out on the street one night, and Macy had came to me and asked me to make some money out because she knew about the endowment. So she told me that she was gonna bring me to this big man place, but she also warned me that to be careful because me and Carl that him sick. Now, as I said to me, it intrigued me, not knowing that I was gonna take a journalist, but it intrigued me wanting to know who it is. I went on to make my money, but I wasn't stupid to give in because the man wanted to put down, he showed me, bring me out on his big, when you open his living room, huge walkout, and you see I look down on the wall of Kingston, St. Andrew, Portmore, because it's up in a somewhere, of God, or somewhere close up that side. And they try to talk me and stuff, but I mean, you to get time money and I'm here and I want to know what's going on, who is who, and I say, and I see, and I'm like, I'm talking. It's about $80,000, and this, I'm 45 years old, and I'm talking about 80,000 Jamaican dollars to make my life up. But I wasn't stupid, and I drank some water, and they gave me the taxi, and I dropped my back down. Been busy, and we go around all this big. Of course, I showed them what war and it was so advertisement, so me could go around, and that's how I get into them places. This was not keep it away, keep it around the world. But I wasn't that stupid boy. And I feel the youth, young boy, them. I feel the youth. The gardener. Oh, as I said Saturday, let me not talk about the gardener.
Brother Gordon,
I'm telling you all these things because remember, I was the one that started Fund Andre. It was our business that started to register Fund Andre business. But Andre, the numbers get to his head and went like, organized. So I'm like, I don't step away. So I had let Andre know these things.
Yeah, because I remember when Andre just started out, he was that's where we know you're from, bro. That's where we know you're from. So my God, Dr. Gordon, you give us a lot here today, and you said you got much more, you got the real bombshell to report on Saturday at 3 p.m. Florida, Jamaica time.
2 p.m. It's 2 p.m. Jamaican time because I'll be interviewing also 2 p.m. Jamaican time, 3 p.m. American time.
Just stick with Jamaica time.
Jamaican time is 2 p.m.
Yeah, because everybody understands Jamaica time. Every Jamaican, no matter where we're in the world, England, Canada, France, Germany, Once I say Jamaican time, we know to adjust to that. So it's 2 p.m. Jamaica time this Saturday. Jamaicans in here? So if the times ahead or behind a Jamaica, we know to adjust with clock to.
If you don't, the link for those who download the app, you have the opportunity to speak to any shout out to. You can send a request, send a request. You can shout out text any DJ that's on the radio station. You can talk to, send a message or voice note on the app and support. But I understand that there's people who phone me the full and don't want the app on the phone. Just contact me and I'll send them a link for them to listen to the radio live.
All right. So, Dr. Germaine, it was a pleasure having you on here. And the work you do, continue to do the work. And who's next? Andrew's up. Andrew's next. Go ahead.
They're asking to pin the name. They're asking to pin the name, pin the channel.
You pin the name and vote on YouTube and Facebook, please.
And I don't want, listen people, please, don't let this just be a social media thing. Don't let this just be a social media thing with everybody. I appreciate what everybody's talking about because everybody calling up and everything about social media. But we don't want, because that's the thing they believe, they give us the social media thing to distract us while they do their foolishness. We need to get out in numbers, Think about it. If everybody sacrifices, come on, we already using us as a sacrificial lamb. If everybody sacrifices 1 day, 2 days, no work, shut the country down, out in numbers, until you've got to go. Take him out, you have to come out and come. We need to stop because we put them, and we have the authority and the power to do that based on the Constitution law of Jamaica that is written, what they govern by. But we don't know the law. So that's why they use it against us. But when they come here and come to talk to me like I'm stupid, and they notice when I identify myself as not peasant and you speaking with Dr. God, silence, when you get 27 gun salute, silence, neck, water, drink, throat, not up, conversation change. Because no one realized, oh damn, he has been speaking to the person that written the article. No one wants to know, okay, all this time I'm talking about the importance of what happened in Jamaica. He's there Googling to see who. And I knew he was doing so by when he said, oh, it's you, like with friends, and oh, it's you. You the one at the church? And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell are you doing with this now?
Jaja.
Doctor, you don't want to ULC church? Now, when you say ULC, I realize that he's Googling me because my diploma is from ULC. And then he have the nerve to say, come on, let's do a video call. All things went colorful.
Jaja. Well, Doctor.
You don't have to do no video call. I will let you know who I am because I was going to let you know who I am because I'm going to tag you when it's cool.
So guys, look here. Everybody also check out the app OBC Radio. Check it out. The guy is setting up. Check it. Go and check out the Dr. Germaine over there and what he's doing over there. And remember, this Saturday at 2 p.m. Jamaica time. Look here, anything I do, I'll find myself, I want a nice spot. And I'll sit down and make sure I have something to drink. And if you guys go smoke, you smoke. Make sure you don't go pee and wee before you come sit down. And we're going to listen as Jamaicans, people. People, take the dietedness out on the head. This PNP dieted, this Labourite dieted. Why when PNP come in, hold on, Dr. Germaine, why when PNP come in, then we investigate the Labourite for Petrojam. And why when the Labourite come in, then investigate the PNP for FinSac. They might play with back and forth, people. Come on. I will come to one back for grand picnic. You have any last word, Dr. Gard?
People asking, I just want to tell the people, just continue. After they ask me what the radio station is. The radio station name is OBT. O as in mascot, B as in boy, T as in cat. OBT Radio.
Okay.
You can follow us on all social media platforms. One name, OBT Radio on every social media platform.
OBC Radio everywhere. You can find them everywhere. OBC
Radio everywhere.
There's no other OBC Radio. You'll find him everywhere, people. Make we tune in and find Dr. Germaine. Let's see what he's doing over there on Saturday. Tune in, people. Who you want to see next? Me want to see Andrew Jones. Comment section. I want to say, who do you want to see step up to the plate and have Dr. Germaine interview them? Because we have a journalist in Jamaica. So you tell me, who would you like to see next? Me want to see Andrew Jones next. Because we are talking about SSL, we want to stick with SSL. Because since Nigel don't have the answer. Go ahead.
You know what's so funny? I've sent Andrew Owens an invitation, and I've also sent Mark Golden an invitation, and I sent an invitation also to Dr. Nigel Clark, because that wasn't a professional interview, and we extended the opportunity for me to keep the number and stuff. And even after the interview, even after what happened, we spoke like 2 days after I let him know that I had his number to contact, and he said he's looking forward to one day we could speak. So I sent another invite for an interview by Dr. Nigel Clark, one to Andrew Owens, one to Mark Golden, and one to Mr. James Patterson for the UIT party. I send them on WhatsApp, on their WhatsApp number, so you know when you can see that the message is highlighted. Look at it. Nobody has yet to reply except for Mr. James Patterson, who will also be on Saturday. So we're gonna cross all I's and dot all T's, and we're holding everybody accountable, and we want to know what it is, and it's an awakening time. And people just want to know to stand with we don't just let this be a social media thing. Get around. It's good for the social media so people can speak and come together, but there comes a time where we got to step out.
Real talk.
Step out. No longer. We're not fool, we're not blind, we're not dumb, we're not deaf. And they come out and they endorsing the done thing, they're putting it out and bag and stuff, and they make it seem like it's okay, so it's comfortable, so because if we tell, we have people on it, we tell people the law of attraction, if we continue to beat in our head that we don't, we're going to start believing it, you know, and we take advantage. Wake up, Jamaican people.
Yes,
sir. Get them out.
Dr. Germaine Campbell, Doc Gordon, rather. Thank you so much, Doc, for the hard work you did. And trust me, that video is going viral with Nigel Clark. And me also thank Nigel Clark just stood there and just didn't run, he just took it. I don't know if his feet get weak because of the questioning. He couldn't run, or like a deer in a headlight. He just shocked.
No,
you know.
He was doing what he was placed in that position to do. Bully, soft, charismatic, come down with a law and libelous. Oh my God! And if you're fool and you don't know your law now, then he comes with that. And he deals with it like a psychologist. He's not no stupid enough. He's a manipulator. That's what he is. And he's doing what he was placed. But let me tell you what happened. He knew that he was speaking to somebody with so much knowledge to the nastiness that's going on in the country. And that's what had him shake up. Because Nigel Clark know that he's party. Come on, hello.
Dr. Gordon.
And that's why I pull him out. Don't tease the lady. Don't do it. Call your friend by your name.
Yes. I heard that. And he accepted it. He said, okay.
There's another time also when he called. There's another time when he said don't have no knowledge to the $3 billion because it was, but then I draw him out and I twitch him and I bring him. And then he said, oh no, it's 10 years. And he realized, oh no, I'm telling you about the life. Oh no, Dr. Clark. The fact that you know that it was 10 years, you know when it was taken out and you hear, what? I mean, you know when somebody catching a cookie, you are laughing, you either laugh when they get in a lie or you cry. You hear them laughing and it's like, what? These people take people for fool. And at the end of the contract, he went back in his sly old snake as a fox. Crying and let us feel pity and sorry for him. That even myself felt genuine. I was one time, you hear me said, I don't know if it's genuine or acting, but then when he answered that the country is going in the right direction, I know he's a mother sucker. They must go down.
Well, look here. Anybody that fight for Jamaica, fight for the Grand Picnic thing, or that they bought the independent people, may help you fight. We have to come together, my people. That's why I ask my people every day, cut out the PNP labor. Go vote. Go ahead and go vote. I'm never going to say don't go vote. But you see all this diety thing that you can't say not what your party do. You see all of them things there? That's why we are here now. Mr. Garden, thank you so much, Doc.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
You're welcome.
People, do not forget to go check out OBC Radio right now. Go to OBC Radio. Go and check it out. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. People, look here. People, these are some very, very damning allegations. First, may I hear them, people. But Dr. Gordon said he's not even saying allege. He was there. He was a very young man. He says, used to be all up in these big people, place, politicians, lawyers. I guess he know where the bodies are buried. And even the story about the Prime Minister's lawyer, Patrick Bailey, serious allegation again. Peter King's story, serious allegation again. Jamaican people understand, and we know things work, and we're kind of okay with it. So when a man corrupt and because him have certain status, I know certain man. Boy, no, now come out at your so the man they steal, the man they are big man. Boy, the man they have links. We are Jamaicans say, boy, the man they have links. So since a man have links, we don't pursue anything. Do you understand, my people? That's what we, the PNP supporters, we, the Labour Rights supporters, been harboring for decades. From a grandfather, a grandmother days. From a mother, a father days. And then we watch them, you know. I learned behavior, you know. Because we never know about no politics. We are watch other people, not true, and what them do. Or when politicians come, we go beg them something, and all the things work. Lord, the man, the next side do it too. This is where we at. But I believe time is here now, people. Time come. This is the year of revelation. Things have to change. No. I hear people say, it's time when you talk what that's going to do. People. Because a lot of people just think, say, vlogger just talk and not me, you know, because and a lot of people expect we must go up on the ground, we must talk and go up on the ground, go protest also. Now, just last week, I did a video a few days ago, about the Transport Authority in Jamaica. How the confiscated cars at the impound lot have the engines teeth out, windscreen, battery, tires, car seat, out of Jamaicans' cars with them seize, you know. I talk about Transport Authority. You wonder why some people don't want the Transport Authority to stop them? Hello? All right, okay. So Dr. Gordon say he forget something, so he want to go live. Go ahead, Doc.
Yes. I just remember something important. I listened to a voice note that somebody just sent me that I should be careful because I don't want anything to happen to me because Nigel Clark of his goons in Florida can get me anywhere. Well, let me just put this out. Let me just put this out there because as I say, I come to blow things out of the water. I am already aware and was aware, as I said to them, I know who he is, I know who Orange Chang is, I know who Andrew Holness is, I know who Patrick Bailey is, Cliff Hughes, and I mentioned I can go on and on. Now, the fact that somebody said this to me, I know a lot of people have with concern, but I'm not in Jamaica, I'm in America. And I'm in Florida, we shoot to kill before anything else stand the ground. However, I know Andrew Holness that you're a corrupt man. I know this hitting you nasty wicked right now. I know you must be on Dr. Nigel Clark back right now, regretting he pick up that phone. I know you may never ever take the interview, but it would have served you best to take the interview. But you can't send nobody to come kill you like you are not out your task force to try and kill Andre Stevens when he was with Andre Stevens. Because I am aware that you, Andrew Holness, you have a task force in the JDF we go around and wipe people out off of the face of Jamaica. And this is not alleged thing. And you, after I have the recording and I can go back for it, you, Andrew Holness, went and give order to wipe out Andre Stevens when we was with him. We got one of the members of that task force whistleblower, and we have the voice note of that whistleblower who altered his voice and warn us, beg us to warn Andre to be careful because he's going to get dirty, as the man said, the dirty. Andrew Holness cannot kill me. I know uno corrupt needs to go, and I'm going to make sure that invest uno line about international investigation as launched. You're gonna see an international investigation launch. Try me, and I dare anyone I want to open in the mouth and check me. Have a good day.
Have a good day, Dr. Gordon. People. Me never did that, no. Me no know nothing about it. All me I say, Dr. Gordon, I've had enough. And the man see a lot. These are some very, very serious allegations. Very serious allegation. And me don't like to hear what going on Saturday. I'll be tuning in and it says not saying alleged. So people, Jamaica got change, you know. You could have the bad man until you can have a bad man and they bully them no more. Enough of them are got prison, you know. You know me say all you have to just grab one politician in Jamaica, you know. Because Jamaican politicians are hard to grab, you know, with corruption, you know. You know why? They do not hide corruption. Carlos means they don't hide corruption. No, them are breadcrumbs everywhere because who gonna lock them up? Nobody said that about them and the corruption in Jamaica. For decades, them left loose. Who gonna lock them up? Which police? So there's no need politicians to hide corruption in Jamaica. Why would they need to hide the corruption? Who's gonna arrest them? Who's gonna do something to them? So it's not hard to go. Once you grab one of them, you know, you can't pick up the corruption because they never think, say, this day is gonna be. You understand me, people? They never know that day is going to become like this, where people on social media talking about them. Go around the sold out media that we have in Jamaica. People, anyway, you know what it all come down to? Let me tell you what it all come down to. Can't fool you again. Can't come down to. People, thank you for tuning in. That's all it come down to. Can't fool you again. We're rising up.
You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.
Can't fool you again.
Can't fool me again.
No.
You can't fool me again.
People, this was epic. Share it out.
Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime.
Dash your road.
Catch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
Money in no money, money at your in no at you. Cover money, me say we in the little rat you. Use the youth them on the waste and must have man to start you. Say we like a catch you, but they got enough to got you. Take this bit of money, girl, and like say that is not you. One day the man above them up, him a got up. Too much eating at the kitchen, some apply by like a pat too. My singers and DJs are such a need that's coming at you.
It's on me.
300% free.
It's on me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It's on me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It's on me.
I see corruption please.
It's on me.
Mash down the people them out.
It's on me.
Every day appear arms out.
It's on me.
Appear money them a thief.
It's on me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again.
No.
You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime.
What a thing is?
Why? You can't fool me again.
Come and say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say get powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 they promise it none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth the rock and they don't in our river. Member bowl money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell go mash up people start not thief when them sell.
It's on me.
What they treat the market man.
It's on me.
What them a treat the cat man.
It's on me.
What they treat the peanut man.
It's on me.
What them a treat the dirt man.
It's on me.
What them a treat the son man.
It's on me.
What them a treat policeman.
It's on me.
How them a treat soldier man.
It's on me.
How them a treat everyone.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again.
Can't fool you again. That is it right there.
Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.
Can't fool you again, people. People.
You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time.
People, thank you guys for tuning in. These are some serious allegations. Some can't wait for when you hear the time, right? 2 o'clock Jamaica time, right? OBC radio. Get the app, because I'm going to download the app, you know. Yes, man, I'm going to download the app on my phone because certain things cannot miss me. People, there's a lot of people who know a lot of secrets, you know, to our problems. There's a lot of people have a lot of secret for a lot of people, you know. And there's a lot of people know why we country go south, you know. It's going to take people start blowing whistles, dumping documents, exposing people, you know. Even if they are foreign, you stretch back and you know something, people, because, you know, things say, the doctor, Garden could have taken some money and us. Well, Mr. Nigel Clark, if you know what I talk, where do for me? Some money. I need people like you to change the narrative, you know, and believe me, food could have named this if you check out the video I did last night. Anyway, people, these are some serious allegations, and you already know, say, everything is proven in the court of law before the judge. You know, so people, make we go back. Don't forget OBC Radio on Saturday at 2 p.m. And I want to say thanks again to Dr. Germaine Garden to, you know, do what you do. Because you open my eyes right there. So, you know, it's not about the interview we do a while ago, no. What really open my eye, you know, is our country now have the journalists. When they really grab Nigel Clark and show Jamaican people, say, look here, people, come and show the problem we don't know. Come on, we don't have no journalists. And that's what I tell you, you know. When I interview Dr. Nigel Clark, you look like when I have no journalists in Jamaica. We never heard this thing before all my life. Never. People, thank you so much for tuning in. As usual, I'm always a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time on this platform, you like the work we do collectively, many people in the comment section. Go ahead and subscribe on YouTube and follow Facebook, hit the notification bell, hit all. So when we come live like this, you're interacting in the comment section and I miss me live. And like people say, Carlos, me have to watch it dead live, me miss a live one. So try not to do that. Follow if you like what, but hold on, before you do that, make sure so you do your due diligence, go check out other video me do. Because someday me beat Andrew Honest, you know? And someday me beat Mark. So me I beat Mark one day and the labor them drop by. And say, I labor like that. Beat Mark more some more. Beat Shaka some more. Can they call him? Beat him some more. You see? So the next day they me I beat Andrew Honest. The PNP them a pass. I know some PNP youth that me love him and say, bust up bro God. Beat him. Beat. And the next day you may talk about Mark Golden. You know what them call me people? We confused. Because them can't do like me. Me not take no side. I'm neutral minded. And them Jamaican politicians turn me so. When we come up and start look at the mess I was in. You hear? And them turn me so. We can't beat both of them. Me not feel no way. Thank you guys for tuning in. Share this. Share this if you want somebody to hear this. Share this, people. And we can't afraid of politicians and them man and them goon, you know. And that's how this thing work, you know. You see nobody are foreign are afraid of no politician because you can talk about Biden and Trump. That's what we want to root up out of Jamaica. Send out a politician go to prison. No more of that. You like if people living in fear. What is that? Bad man? It's police. I come harass you. I lock you up for talk. What if talk the truth, people. It's like we must afraid and we can't talk. Let me tell you something. I'm not afraid of that, you know. I'm going to tell you all the time, you know. Because Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, in a time when we did not have any rights, them out there run up them mouth and a march, but say they want rights for we. Remember, they never have no rights to even fight for rights. You know that's what I say. Them never have no rights to fight for rights. And in a time when they never have no rights, so the man can bury alive or hang up on a tree like a plastic bag. Them man out there fight for them rights. And the rights what we got right now, you police stop you, we have to take out the phone and say, I got my rights, I got my rights. How many rights we don't have? But still we don't go out there, go fight for anything. We don't stand up for anything. Jaja, if you notice, look at Martin Luther King. Look at Marcus Garvey. Look where them man there come from. Them the days man could have shut you down like a wild boar. I hang up on a tree like nothing. You never know that? Those were the days when man were vocal. But we get goddamn lazy now and never speak up. You know what time people tell me to call us mine and kill you? I'm still up on social media. I do this. Because everybody can't be afraid. Come on, because Kevin and them man, people when they must speak, they never have no rights. And now we are armed with the rights. People afforded to us by those guys who never have no rights to fight for rights to us. And then fight for it, you know. The bus we are sitting on today, anyway, one go to the bus, a Rosa Parks go plant her tail in the front of the bus. Rosa Parks go plant her tail in the bus. Remember them days we never have no rights, you know? She don't have no right to go sit up there, so. Because you have whites only this and whites only that. Rosa Parks have no right because she don't up there, so. But guess what? With the no rights she don't have. She fight for us to get rights. And look at the rights we have about phone. Take police pull over right now. Everybody have video police nowadays. Thinks they know the law. Yeah, man, we know the law. We watch too much YouTube, you know. A good thing though. Watch YouTube and learn the law. People, we know the law, we know the law, we know the law. People were dead gone. That's why I'm telling us if you vote. That's why I always say to vote. Remember me always telling us vote. But cut out the diet in this because it hurt we. Vote, people. Because those guys did. I read something the other day, I continue telling them. And the reason why I bring this up, in 1965, right here in America, I read a story that this other white man dirt another white man because the other white man was helping black people vote. Might have been enumerated, right? It was helping them to vote. Black people. 1965. 1965, when did we get independent? When did Jamaica get independent? So even after our independent, people in America were struggling. I tell you that many times, you know. People in America were struggling. And into 1965, another white man dirt another white man in a store before everybody. They went to court, the other white man walked because racism back in those days were normal. It was lawful to slave somebody. It was lawful to say you can't come in here. So even 1965, people, look how long we get. Oh, well, we have independent already, right? The so-called independent, right? So things were better for us Negroes in Jamaica than the Negroes in America in 1965. In reality. In reality. And don't forget, on top of that, Jamaica had electricity before half of America. Don't forget that. Don't block it. Before half of America, Jamaica have electricity. So people is these wicked politicians we have back and forth paying per labor right, make a country stay like this. If you know what the industrial factories used to have in Jamaica, the country never used to stay like this, you know, but a lot of youngsters see it and that's be say, boy, so the thing said, yeah, man, John, no, I can't wait for left out of this country. He plays, no, go on here. My father used to work at a factory and my mother used to do domestic work. That time my life was good. We felt like a middle class family. It was when my father got laid off from the factory, the West Indies Glass Company in Kingston, they make a beer battle, a soda battle. Their life dip. Factory work is good work for a lot of people. Pay more than your hotel. Huh? Anyway, people, thank you so much. Thank you guys for tuning here. But me tell you, people, it's not about paying labor right now, more people. I tell you, at them make me stay aside, you know? And when I come and find me, no care. And I turn on the fire upon them. And must I tell you that? Me tell you in the next video, man. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Talk to you guys later. Jamaican Carlos, I'm out.